KCJJ, Eastern Iowa's local radio station.
Yes, and we have local folk here today. We have Alexa, who is a volunteer, and Jenny, who is the co-director of the Agape Cafe. And you guys, you should be working right now. It's Wednesday. Aren't you guys serving breakfast right now?
Well, thank goodness.
Go ahead and pull that up to yourself. Don't be afraid.
Well, thank goodness there's another part-time co-director, and she is running the cafe this morning.
Okay, because she was here last week, and that was your turn. Okay,
that's right. We take turns.
So the Agape Cafe is a nonprofit that basically serves free breakfast every Wednesday, right?
We do. The cafe got started in 1993 by some University of Iowa students, along with the Episcopal chaplain at the time. And every Wednesday morning at Old Brick in downtown Iowa City, we serve people free, made-to-order, restaurant-style breakfast from 7:30 to 9.
So that's different than like a lot of the places where, you know, you guys, the people walk up and they're served eggs and bacon or whatever that happens to be on the menu that day. They can actually choose from a menu.
Right. I mean, the idea that I always tell people is think of a pop-up restaurant in all its glory, but no money changes hands.
Okay. And do you have regular folk come every Wednesday?
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's part of the appeal too. Is like, as a volunteer, you kind of get to know the regulars that are coming in, and you can get to know their order, and you know, kind of have things ready to go for them too as they're coming in.
So, are you a student at the university then?
Yeah, I'm a graduate student. I'm finishing up actually this summer.
What are you studying?
I study neuroscience, and specifically addiction behavior.
Getting out just in time before all the funding gets cut.
Well, maybe. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's a little tricky right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's everybody's kind of on pins and needles, wondering what's going to happen next. But that's the university's been known for its research and some of the great innovations that have been made in medicine and in science have been originated here at the university. So hopefully things will continue that way.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Anyway, you guys have a benefit coming up on Saturday, right?
We do. It is our 32nd anniversary or birthday, depending on which word you like. And we have a annual in-person breakfast fundraiser. It's happening this Saturday, again at Old Brick. And the idea was really to show folks in the community what breakfast is like. So we're serving everybody the same full-service menus, specials, everything like that, and inviting people to support the work of the cafe.
Yep, and so what time are you serving Saturday?
We're serving from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Old Brick is located at 26 East Market Street downtown.
Right at the corner of Market and Clinton, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great breakfast. It's a great community event, and we hope lots of people join us on Saturday.
Yeah, that was one of the original locations for Table to Table, as I recall.
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Table to Table is a huge partner for us.
Well, I would imagine. They're a huge partner for everybody.
Yeah.
And they've expanded and got better digs right now. Not that the Old Brick wasn't good, it just wasn't big enough.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. So the cafe is really a neat concept, and I'm sure there are people that wish it would expand. But, I mean, there's only so much funding to go around, and once a week is great, but I'm sure, you know, with a little help financially, you could possibly expand to 2 days.
That would be awesome. The issue there, and people ask us about it pretty regularly, the issue there is Old Brick generously donates all the space to us.
Okay.
But they're an event center, so really we'd need a whole nother space, I think. So if somebody's out there got a free empty restaurant, get in touch with me, and we can see what we can do.
Yeah, but the downtown location is convenient for a lot of folk, too, so.
It really is. And in the, since the pandemic, we have really expanded services. It was previously that if the university was open, the cafe was open. So we were closed in the summer over
During
break.
breaks, yeah.
Yeah, and starting in 2022, we thought, you know, people are hungry all year round. So we expanded to 12 months, and people really like it. I think it's much more, it's easier for people to keep track of. Our tagline is, if it's Wednesday, we're open. Just to help people get used to the change. And we have been busy, really busy since August.
I bet you have.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've got a lot of great partners. So when people come to the cafe for breakfast, they're also invited to take some groceries from our groceries to go table. We have a great partnership with the University of Iowa College of Nursing, and there's a health education outreach table where people can talk to a nurse, get their blood pressure taken, discuss medical concerns. And really recently, we started an excellent partnership with Johnson County Public Health, and they come once a month and offer people free HIV screening.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but the center thing is breakfast.
Right.
And it's really good.
And Alexa, when you volunteer, what do you do?
Oh, I do a little bit of everything. I kind of just decide where I'm needed or listen to Jenny and go where I'm told. But yeah, I have been at the cafe for almost 3 years now. And I've actually kind of seen it grow in those 3 years, which has been really cool. But I've helped serve breakfast. I've helped do dishes. I've helped the chefs get what they need. So yeah, I've done a little bit of everything at the cafe.
And do you find that the job, so to speak, rewarding?
Oh, so rewarding. I think, yeah, especially for me after the pandemic, I was looking for a way to get involved in the community. And that's exactly what I've gotten with working at the cafe and getting to know both the people that are working to help serve the food and then also our guests at the cafe as well.
Is this something that you'd want to do later in life as you move on professionally to be able to volunteer and do things like this?
Yeah, for sure. And one of my interests long term is to be involved in particularly science policy work. But I think working at the cafe has kind of given me another look at how policy can help serve the community as well. I've heard Jenny talk about the grants and stuff that they have to get to help run the cafe. So yeah, definitely a long-term goal to stay involved.
Yeah, there's the education part of it and the science part of it, and then there's the pragmatic part where you see it put into use, and so that's a good partnership for you.
Yeah, definitely, and it's interesting to see the overlaps of I apply for grants as a scientist, and
sure.
Here Jenny is as well, also trying to get that funding.
So again, they're serving on Saturday from 8
a.m. to 11 a.m.
And
Saturday
if you
29th.
can't make it and want to make a donation, how do you do that?
Oh, anytime. I think the easiest thing is to find us online. The website is agapecafe.org. Agape is AGAPE. And there's a donate button, and we welcome all comers.
Is that a Greek or Latin word?
It's Greek, and my understanding is it means compassionate love. So it's sort of community-based love. Yeah. Yeah,
I really dig your T-shirt, by the way. She's got a Pete Seeger T-shirt with a quote that says, "The right song at the right moment can change history."
That's right. Where is he now?
Yep. Well, thank you both for coming in. And again, the fundraisers from 8 to 11 on Saturday at Old Brick at the corner of Clinton and Market Streets. And get out there and get a good breakfast. And it's a free will donation. And be generous, because it's a great opportunity to help out a really good cause.
Thanks so much for
having us.
me.
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say?